Hello everybody, this is Hammer Striker here. Got another episode of This or That. So I've got this in HK Mark 23, chambered in 45 ACP, and I've got that, an FN FNX-45 Tactical, chambered in 45 ACP. Both of these are hammer-fired guns. As I mentioned, both are chambered in 45 ACP. Both of these have been used by special forces in various militaries, and both of these are big. So let's talk about that. So, empty, empty. So, as I mentioned, they're big. I'm going to set them up side by side now. I'm going to have to kind of adjust a little bit to get it to be correct. I'm going to put the magazines back in them. I'm adjusting for the optic that's on the one of them. But what you'll see is the HK is longer. It's 9.65 inches long instead of 8.6, so it's a much longer gun. But interestingly enough, it is shorter. If you look at the grip height, the FNX-45 is 6.5 versus 5.9. Now, and these are big enough, you're probably not trying to conceal carry either one of these. If you're carrying one of these, it's outside the waistband, most likely. And they're about the same thickness, and their barrels are similar. 5.87 in this one versus 5.13 in that one, in the FNX. So size-wise, they're both big, but the HK Mark 23 is bigger in most dimensions. It's also heavier, 39.36 ounces versus 33.3 ounces. So you're over 2 pounds for both of them. And another reason why you're likely not trying to conceal carry this. This isn't a pocket carry gun, not intended to be. Both of them have suppressor height sights. Both of them have threaded barrels. And as I mentioned, they're both hammer fired. So the Mark 23 has a decocker. It also has a thumb safety, and the thumb safety on the HK can only be engaged when it's hammer's back. So basically you can carry this hammer down safely on a loaded chamber, or you can thumb it back and carry it cocked and locked. You have your choice. The FNX also has a thumb safety, as you see. It also has a decocker. It's just the same lever. You hold the thumb safety down, and that will decock it. And on the FNX, you can activate the safety in either position. So both of these guns can be carried hammer down on a loaded chamber or cocked and locked, either one. Now, because this is a this or that, what are the differences that make you might want to go one versus the other? The FNX has more modern features. It has the replaceable back straps. It has multiple slots on the Picatinny rail. It has front and rear serrations. As you can see, it's optics ready. So it's got a lot of the things that people are wanting on modern guns today, even though these are still kind of an older design. The Mark 23 doesn't have any of that. It does have a rail, but it's an HK rail. It's not a Picatinny rail, so you have to have dedicated things that'll fit on this, and they exist. The gun's been around long enough they exist. But there's more modern and kind of more classic. The last thing we'll talk about is the triggers. So we'll start with them both hammer down. The FNX, minimal take-up, kind of a heavy-ish, longish pull, real smooth. And of course, in double action mode, it'd be all the way back out. If I thumb it back, the trigger moves back. Not the same take-up, it's just happening further back in the travel. And then a very light, crisp, short break. And a reset is all the way out on that shorter travel, but again, that travel is so short that it's a very nice trigger. Now let's do the Mark 23, and we'll do the same thing. We'll turn the safety off, we'll put this one hammer down, ditch the magazine. Almost no take-up. Much heavier pull. Shorter overall travel, but a significantly heavier pull. Both of them, by the way, are very smooth. And then, of course, double action, it would be all the way out. Thumb back. Again, the trigger moves back. Most DASAs do that. There's a little bit of take-up and almost kind of a vague, almost false wall, but it's very smooth. Super short, super light, very nice break. And the reset, it's all the way out for the travel, but again, that travel is so short, a little bit of take up to get back on the wall, and then a clean short break. overall, two very cool guns. Both have a comma in their price tag. The Mark 23 is noticeably more expensive than the FNX, but neither one of these would be considered inexpensive. So it comes down to the question of the two of them, which one would you pick? This or that? Beyond that, if you like our videos, please give us a thumbs up, share, subscribe, click that bell to be notified if you do. Check us out on Facebook, Instagram, Player, Rumble. We're pretty much everywhere. And thank you.